Hauraki Big Show with Toledo's. All the good stuff, no nasties. Try it today.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyte, Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company on this absolutely glorious Thursday afternoon. It is the 5th of March 2026. And you, my friends, as always, listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Toledo's.
All the good stuff, no nasties. Try Toledo's today.
Backbone.
Nice.
Oh, come on, man.
There could be something in there, man.
Oh, come on, man. But anyway, Mogi, you stallion, how's life?
Don't progress, you mad dog, you sick son of a bitch. Except I put on a t-shirt just before I came in, had a shower. I'd just been sitting in my pyjamas all day.
Yes.
And then I got in here and realised I got two big stains right on the front of my shirt. Shocking bastard.
They're kind of hot.
Oh, yeah, they're nice stains.
Yeah, you're running a lot of stain action in your house at the moment, aren't you? Your shirt, your linen. I mean, there's just stains everywhere.
No, you're absolutely right, man. But I don't think the cat shat on my chest. I would have noticed that, Keyzie. I would have noticed that, brother.
Why don't you go and have a bit of a sniff, Keyzie, and see if you can detect cat wheeze?
Why don't you do it? You can probably smell it from where you're sitting.
Ha, it's got you there. It's got you there with the honker.
With the honker. I'm going really good, fellas. Good to be here on a Thursday. Feeling good. Beautiful day out there.
Oh, cracking day.
It's an absolute boomer.
Beautiful.
It's been in the summer, fellas.
It's been a bit chilly of late, but today she was steamy as.
Is this weather chat?
I think it might be, but not like full blown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Jace, you look lovely today, man.
Thanks, man.
You've got a navy outfit on, navy pants,
Navy
navy
boy.
shirt,
Yes.
white Slazenger shoes, and some sort of architect-type glasses, and your hair slicked back.
Right.
Very
You've
nice.
got a black T-shirt on underneath your,
Well,
or is it a singlet like Keyzie, one of those
No,
spouse
it's not a
beaters?
Fonzie singlet. It's just that, my shirts are quite thin, and I've noticed it's been a bit chilly of late, and I need something underneath my shirt just to keep my buzzies warm.
Is that a girdle to keep everything in place?
Oh, mate, no need for that. She's tight as round there. Fellas.
Hey, Mogi, what's coming up on the show, man?
What's happening on The Big Show with old Mogi?
Well, it might shock you backbones out there to learn that Jase has had another shocker. So today we'll be doing the segment called Jase Has a Shocker. Also, Keyzie is fuming at the breakfast show, the Hauraki Breakfast Boys.
Yeah, they were spreading lies about me this morning.
Were they really?
I've got some audio to play.
Oh, look forward to that. And coming up next, we'll be talking about a story that's come across my desk. A couple found $230,000 in their ceiling, and they battle to keep that money.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough, too. I'll be battling hard for that as well. In the meantime, here's Shihaki.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed, sublime there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 12 minutes past 4 o'clock.
Got some huge news here, fellas, and I really want to get your point of view on it.
Is it breaking?
I think it is.
This is breaking news.
A Christchurch couple, we can't name them unfortunately, I know who they are, but the law says I'm not allowed to name them. They bought a house down there in Christchurch in December 2021. In May 2022, they had an electrician in to do a little bit of work up in the ceiling space there, fellas. He found 5 sealed plastic bags covered in dust, hidden underneath some insulation. And in those bags was $232,000 and $440, an extra $440 in there. They immediately handed it into the police. Since then, the police investigators, they looked into it and discovered that they were able to trace the owners and occupiers of the house all the way back to 2013, and they could find nobody that had committed any kind of illegal activity in that time.
Wow.
That would explain why there was that kind of cash sitting in the ceiling. They went to court over it. The judge, the police commissioner, has decided, the cops should be able to keep this. We should be able to appropriate this money as the proceeds of a crime. I don't know how he's reached that conclusion. What crime? And the judge has allowed the couple to keep $40,000 out of the $230,000. So 2 things there. 1, is that bullshit? And 2, what would you do in the same situation?
Jace?
What would Hoyte J do?
You want my honest answer to that? The assumption would be, because the time period's very important to me there. How long's it been there for? If it's been like 5 years, my assumption is that whoever's money it is isn't coming back to get it. There is, of course, and you do kind of have to assume that there's ill-gotten gains there, and that someone stashed it away to get it another time. If I'm being honest, I'd keep it. I wouldn't tell anyone about it. And
Even your wife?
Oh, I tell my wife about it.
Yeah.
You tell her everything, eh?
I tell her everything. And so, and if someone turned up, to say, I want to get something I've left in the ceiling, I'd go, fill your boots. And then if they came down and said, it's not there anymore, I'd go, what's not there anymore?
You'd let someone come into your house and get in your ceiling?
Yeah, I would.
Right. Do you think you're a good enough actor to fool them?
Yes.
I don't know.
But if I'm being honest, I would have a massive issue with admitting that I'd found it. I'd probably keep it.
Really?
Yes.
All right, that's interesting.
What would Keyzie do?
I'd call the police.
Yeah.
I'd let them come take the cash.
Knock.
Because, I'm not a narc. I'm not narking on anyone. It's just that we don't know who's put the cash there. We don't know where they've got the cash from. You have to assume the worst. I don't think, if it's your family home, you might have kids there, you've got a family, and then all of a sudden you're opening up this can of worms of maybe a baddie. And not a good baddie. Not a good baddie, but like a bad person.
A baddie.
A bad person coming over and particularly, maybe putting,
I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit scary, isn't it?
My house, my property, finders keepers.
Finders keepers, thank you very much. I was just going to lean into that little known law from 1743, which is finders keepers, Keyzie, which means it should be yours. I'm shocked that they only got 40 grand out of it.
100%, but you can't say finders keepers when there's some tough bastard kicks down the door with a gun and says, I want the money.
Finders keepers.
Yeah, but what's he going to say to that?
I would say, can I help you?
Yeah.
And then he'd go, g'day, mate. I left something behind when we lived here about 5 years ago. I've left it in the ceiling. And I'd go, in the ceiling?
Yeah, why would you put it there?
Why'd you put something in the ceiling?
I'll tell you what, my son lives down the street. He's a police officer. He can help you get up there.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, you could do. I wouldn't even do that. I'd go, go for it, mate. We've never been up there, so.
Yeah, but see, I
we've
know
never
that.
been up there.
And then he'd be like, it's not there anymore. And I'd go, what's not there anymore?
Yeah.
See what I'm doing here, fellas?
Yeah, playing dumb.
Playing dumb, yeah,
That's
playing
right.
a dare brain.
But meanwhile, you've got a big wad of 50s, and just counting them out.
Yeah,
got
and
a Rolex on.
I've got like 8 gold chains around the neck.
Yeah.
And a gold tooth.
And hanging off a meth pipe.
Yeah.
3483, what would you do in New Zealand? You can also call us on 0800 Hauraki. Every single text in the draw for $50 cash thanks to Toledo's.
Here's a bit of Pearl Jam.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Papa Roach there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 25 minutes past 4 o'clock.
Having a chat, fellas, about a Christchurch couple who found $230,000 in their ceiling when they had an electrician in. They handed it in to the police. It went through the court system. The police decided it was money that had come from illicit proceeds. And the High Court settled and said that the couple could have $40,000. So we're asking the question, what would you do if you found essentially $250,000 in your house? You go to the cops or you keeping it? What are you doing?
Yeah, good question. Let's go to Leah on the line there. G'day, Leah. How's life?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks, mate. Good. What would you do in that situation, Leah? And be honest, please.
100%. I would keep it. I'd think it would go against everything in my body if I'd keep it. Who could say no?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
What I would do, but what I'd do is I would have probably said to the electrician, we'll go halvesies if you keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, if you keep it shut.
Be happy.
Yeah, to be honest, though, it was an electrician, so the bill to change whatever he was doing up there is probably about $250,000 anyway.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's very generous of you, Leah. I wouldn't give him half the cash. I'd go, listen, mate, I'll pop 10K in your pocket and mum's the word, all right?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Or alternatively, you can put in a fake call to the police. And, get on the phone, act like you're calling the police, tell the electrician that that's what you've done, and he'll assume that you're giving the money back, but you just keep the lot. You see what I'm saying there?
Yeah, right. So you say, sorry, don't touch anything, man. Don't put your prints on it.
That's right.
We're gonna call the
And you
police.
keep it.
No, I want to create a web of criminality, so I'd pay him off as well.
Yeah, right, okay. Just so you can live in this sort of dream.
Yeah, this kind
crime
of
world.
mobster world.
Well, on text machine on 3483 there, a lot of people are saying that the electrician definitely pocketed some.
Yes.
Yeah, quite possibly.
It started out at $500,000. He's taking $250,000 and going, look, I found $230,000.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
$232 and $444.
But you're an electrician, right? So I'm assuming it's Christchurch. It might have been over summer or so. He's probably just got like a tool belt. Maybe might have a toolbox thing with him. Stuff cash into that. Then go down and go, oh, hey, you might want to go have a look up there. And then, yeah.
It's the
See you
perfect
later.
crime in a way because you've got another degree of separation from the whole scenario. You know what I mean?
100%,
And
yeah.
like,
Because you're not, you haven't bought the house.
No.
The only person who knows how much money was up there was the person who left it up there, though.
And the electrician.
And the electrician, yes.
Yeah, which is perfect. A lot of text on 3483. This one's from Knowlesy. I would just act stupid and spend the lot. I mean, that's easy for Knowlesy to
Knowlesy
do.
is
Yeah, he's like, they'd be buying gold jewellery and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Heaps of piss.
Connor reckons take the cash and burn the bastard down. I don't know if 230,000 is enough to do that.
Then have an insurance job. It's not bad.
You reckon?
It's not bad.
Keep one bundle and hand the rest to the popo. You know, so that could be the way to do it, is just to take a bit out, you know, cover it back up, and then you know,
put
call the police.
the sticky tape on it again.
Maybe that's why the couple were happy to accept the 40 grand, because they're like, we've already
Oh,
already
they
taken
weren't happy.
half.
They thought they should have got the whole lot.
Yeah, well,
That's what they said. They said that they should have got the whole lot, and I tend to agree.
I bet they now are like, we should never have said anything.
Yes, totally.
Yeah.
Keep the cash, sell the house, move to Wanaka. You can jokingly say, what, is it drug money, when a person comes back
Yes.
to ask what's in the ceiling? You could say, oh, is it drug money or something?
You'd break in. Like, if it was my money and I'd left it there, I wouldn't be knocking on the door and asking if I could go in someone's ceiling.
That's
No.
right. Yeah, so that's, you know, you don't need to worry. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen.
What? What the hell does that mean?
Well, I mean,
C'est la vie.
c'est la vie.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So
and
say
then-
la
Up,
vie.
Keyzie, what goes up must come down.
So they go in
Right,
there, they
right.
break in when you're out, say. They
Yeah.
don't find it, then they go, oh, it's not here anymore.
A
And they're
rolling
waiting
stone
for
gathers no moss.
But, you know, I know it does, Mogi. That's a really good point. But, you know, that you're out, they break in, there's no money. You come home, they're waiting for you, ready
Yes.
to break your legs and ready to say, where's my money?
Well, why don't we do an improv
Oh,
on
yeah.
this? Because I reckon I can act my way out of that.
You?
Oh, that'd be good, actually.
totally.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you were waiting for me to come home.
I'm a gangster.
Yeah,
Just
You're a
come round.
gangster,
good.
yeah.
And what's Mogi?
Well,
I'm another gangster.
He's another gangster,
yeah, two
yeah.
gangsters.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
All right, let's do that.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Green Day there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 4:39.
Fellas, next week on the Friday there, the 13th of March, we're going to be riding the Tranz Alpine Railway.
Did you say Friday the 13th?
It is Friday the 13th, that's right.
Ooh. Whoa.
It's like a spooky train.
Because
Yeah,
you
ghost
were
train.
saying yesterday, I think it was, actually, Keyzie, that, you know, whenever I think of trains, I think of murders on trains and
Oh, yeah.
stuff. You know
The
what
Orient.
I mean? Yeah, the Orient Express kind of thing. And it's going to be Friday the 13th. Who knows what could happen?
We could do like a murder on the Tranz Alpine.
That's a good
Like
idea.
an improv, but like for the whole train journey.
Ah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
One of us is the murderer.
Yes.
Maybe Jase, you get murdered.
I'll get murdered.
In the caboose.
Yeah, it was Mogi in the caboose with the... Yeah, see, that would be
yeah,
fun,
that'd
man.
be great. That'd be really good.
Well, just on the caboose, I had word from the top dogs there at the Tranz Alpine that I am allowed in the caboose,
Oh, yeah, good.
which is nice.
Dream come true for you, Keyzie.
It is fine. I've always wanted to go in the caboose, and you know, I've never been allowed really. So it's exciting. Jace, they wanted to know because obviously it's a big deal that we're on the train with everyone.
Oh, it's a huge deal.
Are there going to be other people on the train?
Yeah. South Islander.
But they
Are you
wanted
joking?
They wanted to know if you guys wanted to go up into the sort of the engine of the train at the front there and actually run the train. You know what I mean? And actually, have you ever run a train before?
Have I ever run a train? No, I've driven one.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, so you have before.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Mogi, he loves his trains,
I do,
Keyzie.
I do.
But you strike me as someone who would have run a train before, Jace.
No, can't say I ever have, Keyzie.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, that'd be exciting though, right? You get to get up there, you can get on the intercom, you know, play with the lever there.
Yeah, true.
But look, I said I'd ask the fellas.
Yes.
And I said my gut feeling is that they would both be pretty keen to run a train.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure, though.
Yeah. And you're going to be in the caboose the whole time.
Yeah, not the whole time, just for a bit. I think I'll probably start, just in the sort of the regular. Great.
You'll start in the regular compartment.
Yeah.
And then you'll go to the
carriage.
You'll
That's the one.
go into the caboose.
Hey, fellas, it's got to be one hell of a trip. The train is consistently ranked among the world's most scenic rail experiences.
Wow. Who's doing the ranking?
Train experts.
Wow.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
scenery experts?
Sorry, you're right. Scenery experts.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
Yeah.
What do train people know about scenery? Nothing.
Yeah, no, you're right, Mogi. That was a really stupid thing for me to say.
Shocking.
The train, of course, travels across the Southern Alps between Christchurch and Greymouth. We're doing a live show on the Thursday in Christchurch at Critic Bar at the Richmond Club. The next day, running a train, you guys are anyway, at the Tranz Alpine across to Greymouth there. And then on Saturday, we will be at the Wild Food Festival. So I'm bloody excited.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Well, it's a dream come true for you, Keyzie.
GreatJourneysNZ.com if you'd like to book tickets for the Tranz Alpine, by the way.
Beautiful.
See us there.
Here's Live in Colour.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
The Mint Chicks there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 4:51. Let's talk TV. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
Yeah. Didn't watch anything last night, fellas. Bit of work there.
It's so cool.
It was pretty cool. I actually did a 20-hour day yesterday. It's been a while since I've done one of those.
That's great, man.
It's so good.
I watched a movie called Shell with the great Kate Hudson and Elizabeth Moss,
Oh, yeah.
who I like as an actor.
I like her, yeah.
Elizabeth Moth.
She's very good. Desperate to reclaim her career, once beloved actress Samantha Lake gets drawn into the glamorous world of wellness mogul Zoe Shannon,
Yeah.
only to uncover a monstrous truth beneath the seemingly flawless surface.
Yeah.
It's basically a story of wanting to stay young forever.
Right.
And what we consider to be attractive in the world. And Elizabeth Moss's character, who was a successful actor, isn't getting much work. She's got sort of skin afflictions. She's put on weight, and she's feeling the pressure to be young and beautiful again.
Yeah.
So she goes along with it. It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Where did you watch it?
I watched it on Netflix.
Why did you watch it?
Elizabeth Moss is a very compelling actor, and it's purely her performance that kept me in it, to be honest. But it was so kind of stupid and mindless that my wife and I were quite happy to watch it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was enough interesting things happening for us to go, oh, okay, that's okay.
How many buzzies out of 5?
2 buzzies.
Wow.
1.8 buzzies.
Wow.
There was some male nudity in there, though, Keyzie.
About what sort of nudity are we talking about?
Well, you see a few dudes.
Dudes.
Nice, man. That's great.
So, but only 2 stars. 2 buzzies.
Yeah, 1.8 buzzies.
Right.
They weren't that impressive dudes.
Not compared to Hoyte J. Last night I watched the final episode of Small Town Scandal, the
did you?
Tom Sainsbury comedy.
Same zone.
It's on Neon there. 8 episodes. Really, really, really enjoyed it. It's just a really great New Zealand comedy series. I guessed who the murderer was in the first episode as one of those, like, oh, I reckon it could be them.
Yeah, right.
But you don't really know.
No.
You just point out characters like I reckon was them. But to be honest, toward the whole way along, even when it comes to the final episode, until the final 5 minutes, you weren't actually sure who committed the murder.
Right.
But all the actors in it are really, really entertaining. They're all really wacky and goofy, and I was highly entertained the whole way through it. There might have been one episode there, Mogi, which is the one you mentioned, where
just dipped a little bit.
It just dipped a wee bit, one episode. But other than that, really great, high-quality New Zealand comedy series.
How good. What are we giving it, Keyzie?
Considering it's New Zealand, I'll give it 4.3 buzzies out of 5.
What do you mean, considering it's New Zealand? That's patronising. That's saying we don't do very good stuff. So, considering it's us, I'll give it a high score.
What did you give it? 3.
4.3.
Oh, 4.3.
Well, considering it's New Zealand compared to like a huge blockbuster like Night of the Seven Kingdoms, which I probably also gave about a 4.3.
I would also say though that I know what you're saying, Jase. I normally judge things more harshly because they're New Zealand made, but you should give them a bit of a break because everything that gets made in New Zealand is made on the smell of an oily rag. So you don't get any time to write the scripts or do anything properly. If you manage to make something that's even close to good, it's an effing miracle.
Yeah, 100%. And I haven't enjoyed a New Zealand sitcom like this one, obviously since Talkback and Wellington Paranormal.
But huge.
Before that, that show Hounds.
Yes.
That
great
was on
show.
Free.
Favourite show.
Great show.
Really, yeah. And that was the last time
show.
I've really enjoyed a New Zealand sitcom.
That was great, that show, because that was they made one series of that.
Yeah. And then it was
They
cancelled.
buried it on Friday nights at about 10 p.m, so
Yeah.
the people that would watch it like me were always out at the pub, but I just happened to be home one night, so I watched it and stayed home so I could watch the rest. One best comedy series.
Yes.
And then was immediately cancelled, and
Yeah.
they never made another series.
I think
It's a great show.
Yeah.
It's a great show.
I watched Hounds on TV3, I think it was.
That's
it
right.
might still be on there. So 3 now if you want another great
So good.
Hounds, it's called, like Greyhounds.
Here's Black Sabbath.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yeah, welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your day's going very nicely indeed. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Toledo's.
From workdays to workouts, Toledo's keeps you balanced, refreshed, and ready to go.
Toledo's.
Nice, Mogi.
Yeah, that was good, man.
Just FYI, fellas, Toledo's, it's a natural electrolyte drink.
Man, it's yum.
It's low in sugar, no preservatives, natural flavours, natural colours, family friendly, made in Aotearoa. How
Yeah,
good.
man.
Friendly, that's important.
Yeah,
It
it's
means
not
you can
R18.
give it to your kids there, Keyzie.
Yeah, because I've had R18 electrolyte drinks before.
Yes.
Bit full on.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You can give those to to newborn babies, and
Really?
given the news that you're about to announce, Keyzie, that's good stuff.
Yeah, man. That is going to be a very special day.
Our very first big. Anyway,
Yeah. I mean, we
When
won't.
the day comes that I either do or maybe don't announce that I'm having children, no one's going to care or believe it because the amount of times you've said I'm announcing I'm having a baby.
old Keyzie shooting blanks.
Speak for yourself, Mogi.
Yeah, there is that concern, really, isn't there?
Yeah,
It's none of your business.
I mean,
It is none of your business.
when I think about
Stop thinking about whatever it is.
your,
Don't.
your dumplings
Yes.
and your beersies.
What's the dumplings and beersies stop sperm count? Is that a thing?
In
Happened to me.
excess, yeah. In excess.
In excess, yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
only having
Yeah.
20 dumplings
a day.
every now and then.
Every second day.
Yeah.
Hey, now listen, we have got an action-packed hour coming up.
Can I just say, don't go anywhere?
Yeah, strap in.
Yeah.
Strap in and get ready. It's going to be next level. In the meantime, it's the White Stripes.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Foo Fighters there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 13 minutes past 5 o'clock, which means it's time for
Quiet on set.
Sound Speed,
Lights.
Camera.
Action.
Now it's time for the Big Show Improv. Well, basically, the scenario is just we were chatting earlier in the show where a couple in Christchurch, I believe, had an electrician come over to their house. He popped up into the roof and found about $250,000 hidden under the insulation, which they then handed in to the police, but they wanted to keep. They went to court, they got $40,000, and the police got to keep the rest.
Yes.
Yeah. And so basically, Jace, you were saying you would have kept it.
Yes.
And then if a gangster or someone came around to get their drug money, you would just play dumb, you reckon?
Well,
Totally.
play dumb, but act your way out of it.
Yeah. Which we doubted he
So
could
just
do.
like a super acting performance that just completely throws us off.
Yeah. Which would be the first one you've ever had, right? So for this one then,
I might just not act and just smack you in the head.
who?
Yes.
Are you acting Steve now? So you're going to play yourself,
Yes.
and then I'm a gangster who's come round.
You see, it's already not believable.
Yeah, it's not very believable. I'm not really a very good gangster, but I'm coming around to collect my drug money.
Hello.
Hello.
You come around and you go, hey.
Yeah, sure, I might do. It's improv, so you never know. And then Mogi, who are you going to be?
I'll probably be the electrician that found the money up in the ceiling.
Okay, he's come back.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll be there as well. I'll just turn up at some point.
Okay, all right. Do you want to say action?
I'll probably be late. No, electricians.
Yeah, true.
Action.
Sorry about that. Click. Oh, g'day, mate. How you going?
Hi.
Hey, liking the singlet, brother. And the backwards cap there.
Thank you. G'day, man.
Fonzarella.
Hey, my name's Tony. My name's Tony. This is a super weird story, but I actually used to live here in this house.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't look like you could have afforded it, but yeah, no, fair enough.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah.
But crazy story. We've been looking for a family heirloom and we can't find it, and it was my dad's, and we're just trying to find it. And I think I might have left it in the attic. Would you mind if I went up in the attic and had a look?
Not at all, mate.
Sorry, mate, what are you doing?
Sorry.
G'day, John.
Oh, g'day, mate. This is Gaz. Sorry, he's just doing a bit of work around the place.
So you're John.
Where are you going, man?
Just up in the ceiling there, I think.
Oh.
I think I left a family heirloom.
Nah.
What do you mean?
It's weird, this place, eh? It's got no access up there. It's got no access.
What do you mean?
Can't get in there.
No, you can.
It's
I
closed
used to
up.
live here. We used to store
Yeah,
stuff up
used
there.
to.
Yeah, no, it's been sealed off since then.
Yeah, we sealed it off.
Yeah.
With what?
Glue.
That's all right. Honestly, I don't mind
Nail gun.
cutting through the glue.
Well, we do. I mean, I don't want to speak on your behalf there,
Well, it
Chris,
seems
but
like you are.
I mind.
Yeah, no, Gaz is making a good point there. I mean, we've sealed it all off now.
All
We
right,
don't
here's
want
the
to-
deal, man.
Just excuse
All right, here's
Gaz,
the deal.
mate.
Listen,
Wait,
shut up.
No,
Listen,
wait.
no, you
listen,
wait.
Listen.
No, wait, listen.
Wait, before you get to your point.
Listen.
I've just got to say that
Calm down.
that Gaz
Yeah,
actually
stay out of this.
Gaz went to tech, so he might sound a bit odd.
Just listen to me, all right? The family heirloom, I really need it. It is bloody important.
Right.
I will replace any.
Well, it can't have been that important, mate. You left it behind.
Yeah, you forgot
To
all
be
about
honest,
it.
mate.
Are you a bit of a
That's a
dirbrain
fair-
as well?
That is a fair point.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not the smartest guy. You've also said that I look poor as well. So right now I'm getting a bit frustrated.
Okay.
I've tried to be nice about this.
He's
Sure.
talking through his
And
feelings with us. Chris.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
You've invited your friggin' cabbage of an
Oh,
electrician
no,
to come over.
he's
I'm doing some
doing
work
some
around the
work
house.
around the house,
He
mate.
didn't invite me.
If you don't mind, and I don't really like the tone you're taking here, mate.
I don't like
you
the tone
dare
you're
say
taking
that,
here, mate.
That Gaz is a cabbage.
Yeah.
I
Let
mean,
me in
that's
the
a bad
roof,
thing.
all right? I need to get my drug money.
Oh, they're yours.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh, so you know about it.
what drug? Damn it.
Oh, come on, Gaz, man.
Is it still there? Have you taken it? We better still be there.
What?
It better still be there. I'll break your legs. They look like they've already been broken before.
Sure,
I'll
man.
do ad scene. Do you reckon you would have done well in that situation?
I would have taken you easy, man.
Yeah, but only if your bizarre electrician shows up at the same time. Jeez.
Oh, no. Jeez. You weren't intimidating at all, Keyzie.
Well, you wouldn't shut up. You didn't give me time to be intimidating. And you kept going, hey.
Yeah, good stuff, eh? Here's a bit of Radiohead.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Red Hot Chili Peppers there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 5:26, and some magnificent sporting action in the early hours of the morn, Mogi.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Sorry, is this sport chat?
Oh,
Might as well be.
yeah. Back.
Bone.
Field.
Ball.
Yeah, that's right. Last night, the first of the semi-finals in the T20 World Cup being played over in India occurred between South Africa and New Zealand. Of course, we got towed up in the round-robin game by South Africa. We'd lost 5 consecutive matches against them in T20s. Last night, that all changed.
Sure did.
Bowled South Africa out. I think they got 169 for 8. New Zealand, we got that score. We got 173 with 43 balls remaining.
Holy
We
cow.
chased it down in 12.5 overs for the loss of 1 wicket. And the star of the show was one Finn Allen. And I
Yes.
just want to take you through. He got a 33-ball ton.
Unbelievable.
Fastest ton in history at T20 World Cups. And my understanding is the fastest was by like the Netherlands versus Botswana or something like that. You know?
Okay.
So these are his scoring deliveries. Keeping in mind that out of his 33 balls faced, he had 4 dot balls.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. 1, 4, 0, 6, 1, 4. So in his first over, he scored 16. In his second over, 6, 4, 0, 4, 2, 6. Third was 4, 1, 6, 0, 4, 6. Then a single, then 4, 6, 4, 1, 6. Then 0, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4. Then 4, 6, 4.
If you've just joined us, Mogi's just reading out his credit card number.
Isn't that unbelievable?
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. It's one of those days where everything must have just clicked and it was as sweet as a nut.
It was like me today, actually.
He got 61 off the last 15 balls from what I can see there, or 18 balls. Not bad.
Yeah, that's
Not
amazing.
bad. So now we're waiting for the results of the second semi-final, which is tonight, England versus India, and then we will have the final. I believe it's Sunday night going into Monday morning around about 2:30. Another final, man.
Yeah.
And we have got to be due, don't we? We have got to be due.
You'd think so, actually, but it's amazing how well we do tend to go at these tournaments, but it would be good to win one for sure.
It would be so good.
Particularly against someone like India even would be great.
I'd love it to be India in India.
Yes.
That would be marvellous. Also, revenge against England for the travesty of the one-day World Cup. I'm happy with either of those.
Yes.
What I won't be happy with is a loss.
Monday, 2:30 a.m.
Yeah.
That's when the final is. You fellas going to watch that live?
I think you kind of need to. I think if
yes.
you... Yeah.
I
It's
think
only
so.
a few hours.
Yeah.
I'll get the kid up, you know.
Do a bit of work.
Yeah, do a bit.
Make a Milo, get some cheese toasties.
I have such great memories of, it was always the All Blacks versus South Africa.
Yes.
Waking up at 3, we all would sleep in the lounge.
Yeah.
And wake up and watch it, have a Milo.
Yeah.
Have cheese toasties and stuff. That was such good memories.
Yeah.
You don't
It's
do
good
that anymore,
times.
do you?
I don't
The
know.
World Cup's a good reason, though.
It is. It's a very good reason. It's going to be a ripper, man. It's going to be an absolute ripper. So, looking forward to it.
Yeah. Hey, coming up shortly, fellas, I've got a bone to pick with breakfast.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Metallica there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Thursday evening. The time is 5:52 and fellas have had a shocker. Got a sting for that or anything?
We should have a sting for that.
What is it called? What?
I've
Jase
had a
had a
shocker.
shocker.
Jace has had a shocker.
We
Yeah,
should each
yeah.
have one.
Okay.
No, you'll recall, of course, it was my wife's birthday this week, and I failed dismally.
Oh, we recall.
Yes, and I ordered 2 things online. The good news is one of them turned up.
What was it?
So that's none of your bees. It was a magnificent bouquet of flowers with a beautifully handwritten, well, not a handwritten note, but a note from her husband that made her cry.
Was it written by the courier?
Yeah.
Did it make her cry because
Did
it
it
was a day
say-
late?
No, it was actually on time.
Right, okay.
Did the note say payable on delivery?
Now, the second part of my present didn't turn up, and I was like, what the is going on there? And I went on my phone and into my email, my Gmail, in fact, to say, where's that bloody confirmation thing, you know, where you can track where your bloody thing is? And I couldn't find it. I was like, where the hell is that? And I realised they didn't have a confirmation email, even though they said they were going to send me one. And then I went into my bank account and the money hadn't even gone out. So it hasn't even, it's not even happening.
What do you think happened there?
I don't
I know what happened. I think he found the thing he was going to order, and
He
then
thought about it.
and then he took a screenshot of it,
Yeah.
and that was it. And then he thought that was ordering it.
But
You're
that's,
like, like Alf from that TV show.
yes, that's not my shocker. And I went, oh shit, I better get my ass
G.
into gear here and sort this out. And there's been a jacket that I've seen that I think would be awesome on my wife, right? Now, I went down to the place where this jacket was selling today. Great, very cool, sort of retro kind of jacket.
Posty Plus.
Salvation Army.
And no. And I asked what the price was, and I was like, oh, geez.
$8.
And then we were talking about sizes. Now, I've told you this story before because it's a true story. And it was an absolute shocker on my behalf. A few years back, I went to buy my wife a dress. And the woman that was, helping me out to buy the dress, she said, "What size is she?" And I said, "Oh, well, she's pretty slim." And she said, and this is, to my eternal shame, true. She said, "Okay, well, when you say slim, you mean my kind of slim?" And before I'd even thought it through in my head, I went, "Oh, shit, no, she's much slimmer than that."
That is so offensive.
And her face was like thunder.
Well, whose fault's that?
It was a
leading
shocker.
question.
But anyway, I had that same scenario again today because she was saying, "What size is your wife?" And I was going, "Oh, well, she's a little bit taller than me. And she's pretty slim." And she was like, "Well, looking at me, would you, that kind of slim or?" And I was like, "Oh God, here we go again. How do you deal with this situation?" So I was like, "Oh no, she's just medium."
Yeah.
She's medium.
She's medium.
So that's
like you're ordering
tricky,
a curry.
isn't it? Because you can say what you've done there is you've said, "Oh, she's as tall as me," which doesn't really make anyone any the wiser.
Well, that's right.
She's as tall as me, but I can't, I wouldn't be able to pick her up.
Yes.
Plus, if you say she's as tall as me, they'll direct you to the kids section.
But when Keyzie, when they put it onto them and they, they're saying, compare your wife's body to my body.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Totally, that's a
you
tough
just couldn't
one.
resist.
I guess it's hard because I've never been in that situation because I kind of know. Firstly, I never buy my wife clothing,
right?
Ever.
It's a risky business. I'll admit.
Yeah, and also you don't know if she's actually going to like it or not. But also,
won't.
I roughly know. I do know my wife's size. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, same, but I'm not specific about it. You
don't.
I don't go 14C.
That's what knowing someone's size is. Yeah.
Yeah. So in the end, I've walked away from the scenario, and Pugs was like, "Well, take a photo of her favourite jacket," and I'm like, "Oh, I don't know what her favourite jacket is. She's about 10 of the bastards."
I've got to remember her name.
Who?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. How you going, all right?
Yeah.
You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Toledo's.
Rehydrate the right way with Toledo's. Real ingredients and natural colours.
Get it in ya.
What I find, fellas, after a salty packet of crisps, there's nothing like a Toledo's to wash it all down.
Can I say that I feel like we've been let down around here? There has been a change in the furnishings. We used to have a fridge that sat right outside here. It was full of beers and Toledo's, and now the ACC have taken that fridge, so we've got no Toledo's handy, and it's not on.
They've also, the ACC have got a big fridge in the back there. That's all locked up, though. I don't know why they do that. And it's got Toledo's in it.
It's got Toledo's in it.
They're our bloody sponsor. What are they doing locking it away?
It's a good question.
It really gets deep inside my goat.
I mean, I know why they've locked it.
Right.
Because people go in there and steal shit all the time, daily.
Yeah.
In fact, every afternoon between 4 and 7, people go in there and steal stuff.
Yeah,
From
but
the
not
fridge.
out of the fridge.
Not out of the fridge,
Because
Keyzie.
it's locked. Because it's locked. If it wasn't locked, it would be out of the fridge as well.
What are you trying to suggest, man?
I'm not suggesting anything, Jase.
Are you saying that Mogie's a thief?
Nah, because he promised... Oh, wait, I've just noticed that he's also got a bag of chips right now.
Yeah, Lane said I could eat these ones.
Oh, okay.
They're the little bags.
You see, I don't even go there anymore. It's not worth the hassle.
You're a shocker, Jase, man. You are a shocker.
Hey,
Keyzie, what's coming up in this hour, man?
Coming up next, fellas, it was such a hit yesterday. Keyzie's What's in the News with me, Keyzie.
yes.
It's a new segment. We're going to be doing it maybe daily.
Yeah.
I'll just be rifling through the news and finding the stories you need to know about.
Hang on.
What's up?
This isn't replacing What's on the Dinner with me, Keyzie, is
No,
it?
we do that on Tuesdays.
And Thursdays.
No, we don't. What are you talking about?
Filthy. It's a disgrace.
Can you wait till the end of the break before you eat
Eat some
chips?
chips, Jase.
It's disgusting. Incubus.
The Hauraki Big Show Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Gorillas there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Thursday evening. The time is 12 minutes past 6 o'clock. And normally at this time on a Thursday we do What's on the Dinner with Me, Keyzie.
That is a yarn. No, we don't.
But no, Keysie's got something better, he reckons. So,
What's on the news with me,
Dinner.
Keyzie? It's not What's on the news with me, dinner. That doesn't make any sense, Mogi. Do you think I'm getting typecast as a guy who just does segments called What's on the something with me, Keyzie?
You've got to have something going for you, man. And you've got a lot.
Oh, cheers.
You know,
Cool,
and that's,
yeah.
You know, having those sort of little segments, man, it's killer. It's killer. Chicks love it.
Thanks, Mogi.
Hey!
That's okay, it's not a new thing that we're doing. It's a reference from like 40 years ago. 50. For Christ's sake. All right, Keezie's news. What's on the news with me, Keyzie, or whatever the hell it's called. Basically, every day I'll bring you a news article that you
every day?
I don't know.
Not the weekend, sure.
Jase, just let me run this little one segment, man. All right? Basically, how it'll work is I'll bring you some sort of news that you need to hear about, something from that day. Today's is interesting.
Like you did yesterday and it was a year old.
No, but the ruling came out yesterday. Jase, just let me do this. Okay, so today.
All the years gone out of this.
Today, in Italy, a researcher named Valentina Salerno found some archived...
God, jeez.
What?
Can't even say
No, I
his
haven't.
name.
It's a female, by the way. That is sexist. What, only a male can be a researcher, Jase? Really? Oh, that's terrible.
Valentina.
It's Valentina Salerno. Today, she found some archived documents.
What time today?
I don't frickin' know, man.
Old newsboy.
Don't call me old newsboy. It's quite a funny name, actually. She found some documents that suggested they were long lost documents. Found them, translated them, worked through them all. Suggested that Michelangelo, the Renaissance painter, sculptor, Renaissance sculptor, painter, genius, really, from the 1500s.
Yeah.
He might have some hidden works, locked away somewhere in a secret room.
He might.
According to these documents.
Right.
Because the Medici family, who were very powerful at the time, they actually put a death sentence, on him.
Yeah.
A lot of political turmoil
Jeez.
going on.
This is news today, is it?
They were found
Michelangelo,
today.
right.
No, I know. I know he's from 500 years ago.
It is from a little while back here.
You thought, he was old. Here we are.
Fellas.
So, and finish the whatever it is.
So basically, she's saying, according to some documents that were found very recently.
You said today.
Literally
today, she found these documents and went straight onto the news with
I don't
them.
know, but it's news today.
It's news to you.
It's news to friggin' everyone, Mogi.
You don't even know what the Renaissance is.
Yeah, I do. It's like a sauce, isn't it? The documents say that there could be a room somewhere. Apparently it has 3 locks on it, 3 separate keys that were given out to 3 different students of Michelangelo's art school, containing secret works that nobody knows about.
Right.
And he did that to make sure they didn't end up in the hands of his nephew, who would have inherited them, who he hated. Okay?
Must be a hell of a door. Can't get in there.
Well, they don't even know where it is, Mogi.
To me, and look, obviously you didn't write this article, Keyzie, in this newspaper that definitely exists. But you would have thought that the news would have been, read that piece of paper there, old Valentina there, then go and find the room and find the artworks and then say, hey, look what we found. As opposed to, there could be.
There may be.
There might be.
There might be.
You see what I'm saying? It's
she
not
found
news.
500-year-old documents. Like, that's a treasure in itself.
Oh, hello. Live. I've just found a document.
What is it?
There could be...
a deluge coming Keyzie's way.
Yes.
Guys, I'm going to stop doing this segment if you guys aren't going to respect it.
Oh, no, please don't.
Jase.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Thursday evening. Do you find Tom Petty a bit whiny sometimes?
Oh, I think he's one of the greatest we've ever had. Terrible opium addiction. Opioids. You remember Jase used to come around for a barbecue?
What a legend.
Drop off saucies and that, and then next thing you know, where is he? He's nodding off in the toilet.
Yeah, man.
Tom
Shocking
Petty.
bastard. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know you guys knew Tom
Oh,
Petty.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
But you diss his music like that on the radio, especially after he's passed away.
He was a good bloke.
Yeah, he was a nice guy. Do it to his face. He didn't care.
Yeah.
I think he... okay.
No,
I used
man,
to
he was
do
off
that.
his face on the 8.
Oh,
Yeah, well, yeah,
What?
totally.
Yeah, true that, fellas. Hey, do you guys like boats? Fellas, you do?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's a relief.
What kind of boat are we talking about? And I'm going to need details. I need numbers and letters that make no sense. Hit me.
Well, it was actually the Auckland Boat Show, which is on this weekend.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah,
how
yeah.
good.
I love a boat show.
Yeah, same, man. There's lots of different kinds of boats.
That's right, Jase. It's the 25th edition of the
Has that
Auckland
been
Boat
25
Show.
years?
Sure has, Mogus.
Oh.
The Viaduct Events Centre, Jellicoe Harbour there, down in Auckland, right?
Yeah.
They've got a whole heap of boats actually sitting in the water that you can take out on the sea to test. Over 30 boats.
We
Oh,
got
yeah.
boats in the water.
Far out.
When you
That's,
say it like that, Mogi.
it's crazy.
No, it is crazy because you're at a boat show. Usually they're just like parked up on trailers and
Are
all
they
sorts
really?
of stuff. The ones I've been to, yeah.
Oh.
Whereas this one, they're in there, you can actually drive it on the ocean and see if you like it.
Oh, I might go and do that
See
this
if you like
weekend
it.
then,
I like
actually.
that.
That sounds like a bit of me going to do a bit of fishing.
You can't take the boat fishing.
Why not? That's
You're
that's what I'd use it for.
Sounds like there's a lot of rules down there.
But you're going to take a boat from the boat show and take it out past the heads and...
Do a bit of fishing.
come on, man, you can't do that.
Take it out to the goats.
The goats.
Goat Islands.
Well, hang on, isn't that a reserve?
Yeah.
Yeah. They reserve it for us to go fishing.
Oh, the reserve for you guys.
Yes. Bloody good fishing there, I can tell you.
It's the largest gathering of marine companies in New Zealand. Everything from inflatables, amphibious boats, electronics, services, marinas, clothing, equipment, launches, sailing yachts, etc. You name it, they've got it.
Actually, speaking of launches,
Hovercrafts?
No, they don't have those.
speaking of launches, I've been thinking about what I should do with my dog squad money.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe the old launch is just the ticket.
You go
That's the
down
beauty
there.
of boats, man. They appreciate and value, man. They're awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, if you're keen to go along, aucklandboatshow.com for event tickets. Also, you can see our Fin Chaser 535 Centre console down there. If you want to win that sucker, 75k.
Oh, man.
Text boat to 3483.
Good stuff, man.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I reckon.
You ready for a good time?
Yeah, man.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Supergrass there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Thursday evening. The time is 6:34.
Fellas, I've been having some issues, as you know, with my cat, Birdshit Chris. She loves that sting, by the way. Every time I play it during the podcast, she goes running up to the speaker.
The cat does.
The cat does. Absolutely loves it.
Cute.
Yeah.
And then sprays all over the speaker.
And then does big dumps on my bed.
Yeah, nice.
So that's what my cat does, wheeze all over my bed and poos all over my bed. But I love it. It's a cool cat. I don't blame the cat for that behaviour. But it's gotten, we've had it for maybe, 10 weeks or so now, so it's about 5 months old. We've been letting it outside in the backyard. It just stands at the back door and just meows like a bastard, which is really fun. I'm finding it very entertaining. Just meows, never ends. And what it started doing now is it's gotten up onto the fence. Now, the fence is, as you guys know, it's 12 feet high.
Wow.
massive.
When we moved in there, it was 6 feet high. I said, yeah, it's not going to do us, man. We're going to need another 6 on there. I don't want anybody looking into my backyard. Anyway, it's found its way up there. And it's only a little bugger. I worry about it, but the only way it's going to learn is if you let it have a little bit of an adventure and all that sort of carry on.
Correct.
Anyway, it was sort of creeping along the fence, and I went out there and I said, "Birdshit Chris, you all good?" And it sort of looked over at me at a critical moment, and its right paw slipped, and it just fell clean off.
Oh, no, 12 foot.
12 foot, clean off this bloody fence there. And it was just hurtling towards the ground, spine first.
Wow, yes.
And that's not good. And
No.
then, with about, 2 inches left to go before it hit the ground, it just spun round and landed on its feet.
It was fine.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about cats is cats will always land on their feet. Now, everybody knows that observation, Keyzie.
Yeah, I've heard that
You
before,
know that
yeah.
as well. But what you won't know is that Jason and I were the first ones to make that observation. Because there was a time, wasn't there, Jase,
Yes.
when people hadn't made the observation that cats always
Land on their feet.
Well, you think about it. Somebody had to be the first.
No, 100%. And I suppose it is something that I know now, and everyone does know.
Yes.
But you're right. Someone has to point that out and then obviously run some sort of experiment. You know what I mean? And,
that's right.
And go, oh, wow, they're constantly landing on their feet.
That's right.
Yeah,
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. Because you just sort of know. And to be fair, Jason, those days we were smoking a fair amount of the old ganja.
Right, okay. So this is a while ago.
Fair amount.
It
Responsibly.
was an unfair amount.
Was it?
Yeah.
And responsibly.
Oh, yeah. And legally.
Medicinally.
I can't even remember
Right.
which one of us it was, but one of us said, geez, that cat there. Because there was another cat that had fallen off.
Yeah.
And then there was another one. You remember that one over the road, old Bug Eye?
Yeah.
He was always getting run over in that.
Dirty
He'd go
little
bloody
Tommy.
flying, but he'd always land on his feet and
Wow.
it'd be all good. And then I can't remember which one of us said, geez, look at these bloody cats. They always land on their feet. And it was like, bang, light bulb went off.
Yes.
Right.
And exactly as you say, Keyzie, let's run an experiment. And that's what we did, and it's true. And so then we went out there and just told everyone, cats always land on their feet. And everyone's like, bullshit. And then everyone else started looking at cats and they're like,
Oh, my God, it's
look at
true.
this.
And then it became a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Weird.
It
It
did.
becomes part of the vernacular bloody quick.
It does.
100%.
Yeah.
So what was the experiment? What were you doing? What was the experiment? Because you would have had to, you would have had to, do quite a lot of research.
Yeah, we just we got about, what was there, 40 or 50 of them?
Far
And we
out.
just threw them off the Sky Tower there. Onto mattresses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Thank God.
yeah.
Cool.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's the Big Show done and dusted for you Thursday. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, by the way, for the Friday Trubber. What's the podcast outro clip today, Keyzie?
You're holding back indigestion there, man.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Oh, too many chips.
No, it was my Nicorette.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. What does it taste like, Nicorette and salt and vinegar together?
Well, no, the salt and vinegar's well and truly passed through the passage.
Nicorette is a real... she's an acquired taste because
Yes.
Marge, my mum, she's still on them after all these years. She's
Yes.
been off the durries for, gee whiz, 20-odd year.
Yeah.
But she still smashes them. And when I've jumped on the Nicorette, they're hard yards, man.
It's
It's not a good taste by any shape.
It's a burn.
Yeah, it is.
It's a burn in the side of your cheek. It's
And I
like
could-
chewing backy.
And is that that's part of the addiction as well? It's
Yes.
bring the burn, yeah, right.
Yeah, totally.
So it's quite like smoking, Keyzie, in that your first experiences of it, you'll hate it, but if you stick with it, eventually you'll be massively addicted.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds great. Hey, the podcast outro today was us chatting about school socials. Going to my first ever school social, must have been like 10 or 12. And I had a Planet 8 shirt on with flames on it. And I gelled, and I spiked up my hair with gel. And I was like, hey.
Hey,
No, it's not becoming a thing. That's not a saying at
it's
all.
a thing, man.
Nah.
Yeah, we're getting the t-shirts made 100%. Oh, God.
Oh,
The
my God,
thing
it's
is-
disgusting.
The thing is, I can picture you, Keyzie. I can picture little Keyzie.
100%,
Yeah.
man.
You know what I mean?
I imagine you've always been this height, though, but skinnier, you know?
I was literally just like scale me down a wee bit
Yeah.
and then put some big skatey shoes on me,
Yeah.
some globes.
Like a scarecrow.
Yeah,
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 I used to
sure.
wear those as well, those huge
Yeah.
skater shoes, DCs I had.
I'd clomp around
Ridiculous.
them.
Yeah, that's right.
I never did. Hey, Mogi, work, bed, sleep.
I'm trying to go for no work because I've got a mate staying with us tonight.
Oh, right, you got some new linen?
My wife found a couple of extra duvets in storage, so yeah. Hopefully he gets to bed before the cat gets in there, you know?
Yeah, good stuff, mate.
I reckon
Yeah.
you should have him over and then literally just sit down on the table next to him and just start doing some work.
Yeah, well, that's not a bad idea. I'll let you
Keyzie,
know how it goes anyway.
you're having deconstructed lasagna again for a repeat performance, I believe.
That's right, we've started doing this new thing where we cook a meal and have it 2 nights in a row every now and then. It's bloody good the second night because you don't have to do anything. You just heat
That's
it up.
true.
It's great. And then going for a walk,
Yeah, nice.
and then we'll probably watch location, and then go to bed.
Great stuff, man.
Jase, what are you doing?
I'm going to go home and get a steaming bowl of Hoyte J spicy chicken soup, some fresh baguette, slathered in butter, dipping that bastard in there,
Yeah.
watch a bit of telly, and then go 9 eyes with my beloved.
Suck it hard.
What? Pardon?
Hey?
Hey, check out the Instagram, check out the podcast. Until tomorrow, see you later.
Bye.